Alrighty, guys. Well, what up, guys, and welcome to a new video. And today I will be doing a video on my most wanted animatronics that I don't have, but that I hope I will get pretty soon. These were props, most of them that I just really like, but quite a few of them are some that I actually grew up with by seeing them outside of my house and all that. um but yeah. But anyway, first one that I will be starting off with was the Spirit Halloween Spirit Halloween chest ripping zombie, which was a 2004 prop originally, but then it was brought back in 2006 as a completely different style. But I like the 2004 model the most, right here, this one right here. Because that one just looked a little bit cooler to me. But I will say that the 2006 one does look a lot more scarier than the 2004. But I just really like the 2004 model for some reason. And it's an ad. But one of the main things that like really like caught my attention to this prop was that I've never seen it like for real, like in person. I've only seen this prop through videos, which is why I really got to like it, because guys, I started to actually get into Spirit Halloween up until I believe 2016. So I was like 6 when I started to actually watch videos about Spirit, Um, uh, but that didn't mean that like for that I didn't like cat like Jemmy and all that. No. I did. I just didn't know really Spirit really at all up until 2016. And I didn't know about this prop, I believe, until 2017, because I started to actually watch videos on Spirits. Sorry, on Spirits props from back then. I believe up until like 2017. That was like the main year that I actually started to actually like learn about like Spirit's old props, and this was a Spirit exclusive, so it was sold nowhere else besides Spirit, that I know of. And this one became one of my favorites because this thing used to actually give me nightmares when I like first seen the the very first video of it back then, which is not this one, but anyway. Like that thing for like gave me nightmares, because like the movement that this thing has, and just like the freaking zombie, just like going, going, groaning in pain. It's just, ugh, you know. That's why this guy really used to scare me back then. But it is still really cool. But yeah, but there was that. And I will show the 2006 model as well. And this guy for some reason also reminds me of Spirit Halloween 2008 Chin Up Zombie, because they were both like the same latex skin style, like like their skin was both made from latex, and I believe they were both made by by I believe YJ. Well, I don't know, but for some reason, but though for some reason, this guy really gives me vibes of Chin Up Zombie for some reason. The heartbeat beating right there. But yeah, so there was the chest ripping zombie, and I guess I'll show the chin up zombie. Which okay, the now okay, but before that, I know for a fact this prop. I mean, that this prop here is never ever going to return to the spirit because to me, I think it would be too gruesome. I don't think that because I mean that's the point of spirits props. They're meant to be scary and gruesome. That's what spirit was back then. They they were so cool because they were for real actually scary back and now they just now to me they're kind of cheesy but anyway and that's the same thing with chin up zombie. He's never ever going to return because there's a rope on his neck, which yeah, spirit will never allow that at all. So that's what sucks because he is a really cool prop, very loud too. Yeah, so there was the chin up zombie. Next up is the oh yeah. I don't know if it's YJ. I don't. No. I'm sorry. No, it's not. It is Magic Power. Magic Power heads up Harry. Reason why he is on this list is because I've had a lot of history with this prop. Heads up Harry was one of the props that was actually owned by a family member of mine. Which they don't have it now. But Heads Up Harry, I mean, he really used to scare me a lot. I mean, this guy really scared me a lot. Because they just had it standing in their garage, and every time I'd even see it, man, and it would just freak me out.
How did they do it?
I don't care.
Back in the...
But there he is.
What'll it be, trick or treat? Hey, you want to see it again?
But see, yeah, but there was Heads Up Harry. I guess I'll show the top hat version, which I really like that one too. Hang on. Here it is. I really like this model.
Hey, dude, come here. I'll bet you can't do this.
When was this? 2011?
What'll it be, trick or treat? Hey, you want Want to see it again?
And I know people might be saying, okay, if he's on here, then why is this guy not on here? Face Ripper, I like Face Ripper a lot, but he's not one of my favorites really at all. Only because that I was never experienced enough with this guy. I I only found out about this guy through YouTube that I know of. I don't think I've ever seen this guy like like Ian person at all. I've only seen him through videos. That's why he hasn't really been on my list. And even though I do like him a lot, but he's not one of my most wanted props. Next up would be the Jemmy Jason Voorhees, which was sold in 2007, 2008, 2009, and 2010. And of course, yes, Jemmy did remake him terribly in 2022. It's horrible. I would totally not recommend buying that model. I would recommend buying a broken 2007, 2008, 2009 model, or also 2010 model, than buying the 2022, because just the 2022 one is just really cheesy for me, and yeah, I just don't like it. But anyway, here's the better 2008, 2009, 2010 model. Oh wait, and also yeah, to 2007. Ow. Sorry guys. But my uncle, he also had he he also had this one, just just like he did with uh, uh, it's a Perry. He had them both in his garage, and Jason freaked me out quite a bit, but not as much as it's a Perry. But he still did scare me, which is why I really like him now. But see, yeah. And I'll try to I'll show this one because this one was the 2007 model. See, and the 2007 model has the most hair out of the 2007, 2008, and 2009 model. The 2007 has the most hair. So there's the Dawn of the Dead, the Mummy, and yeah. That's it. Anyway, then I will show the 2010 model. The 2010 is like down here. Should be at least. Well, there we go. I was like, what the heck? There it is.
Seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness.
I don't care.
Facing your emotions head on shows.
There it is. Let's see. That's the 2010 model. But see, yeah. Anyway, and next up is, I would say, only two of the Jemmy life-size dancing characters, but I would like to have every single one of them, but specifically these two, which is the Frankenstein and the Santa. Well, two Santas, which I'll show y'all them in just a bit. As if this thing will load. There we go.
Did I scare you?
He's really loud. Very loud. Yeah. So there was that. And then both Santas, which I will show y'all. Both of the Santas. The Santa, I think I want a little bit more, just because I think I've had more egg, more egg experience than I had with the Frankenstein. Even though that I've already had a lot with the Frankenstein. The Santa was owned by my great grandma and then my grandma. And I wish that she would have kept every one of them that she had, because she had a ton of Jimmy items. And I wish that she kept every single one of them, because I know that she would have gave them to me. But yeah, but anyway, but I really want the normal one and the African American, because I remember seeing the African American, not that one, but the older one. Hang on, guys, and I'll find it. Will I? It's somewhere, and I know it is. There it is, right there. I remember seeing that one like splayed out like near some store, and yes, they had it turned on, dancing and singing, and oh man, it was so cool. But yeah, anyway, try to find a decent video. Yeah, yeah. This was footage of it back in 2005, back back then in stores at Walmart. And this was again 2005. So yeah. There it is. Only $50 back then. That's such a really good price, because guys, if stores today sold any of these props that I'm showing you right now in this video, they'd be over probably $200. That's yeah. But see, yeah. Here's some older videos of him. Now this is one I don't think dances, but that's okay. Yeah, no. Yep, nope. So that one doesn't dance, but that's okay. I'll find a video. Here we go. This now this is old. Sorry guys.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. With the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be misfits and towing, and hearts will be glowing when loved ones are near. It's the most wonderful time.
But yeah, anyway. Okay, so next up is the Spirit Halloween 2010 through 2012, I believe. Demonica, which is one of my favorite Spirit Halloween props of all time because of her really neat and animation. Sorry, guys. She was one of the coolest props to be ever put out by Spirit Halloween. And this was her original model back in 2010. The actual demo video that is shown right here, this one is the 2011 model. This one is not the actual 2010. And even though the year says 2010, well, it should. Yeah, but anyway, they do say that it is 2010. Some of them do, but no, this one is not 2010. 2010. This one is the 2011 and 2012 model. And the 2010 model moves a lot more faster than the 2011 model, which makes it look a lot more scarier, but moving really slowly and a lot more slower. It can also make it very more scary too, you know? But yeah, but this one in is just really cool. Sorry, guys. Like, see guys, you know, this was back then when Spirit really used to make their stuff be like really scary. You know, I mean, they don't do stuff like this now. Oh wait, hang on, and then I guess I'll also show this one. But see, yeah, I mean, she goes a lot slower than the 2010 one does. But yes. So anyway, next up, hang on, guys. Cause like this really makes me like think because there's like there there's always been so many props that I've actually really wanted, and no, no, this is not just Halloween. This is also Christmas. Oh, that's right. The Jemmy two song spinning, well, two song spinning snowflake snowman. I have had spinning. Oh, Flake Snowman before, but I've had three Frosties, and I did have the normal model of the blue vest, not the two song, and I had the red vest model, and I had an extremely rare one, which I don't have anymore because that one fried out. The one that was the really rare one was the blue uh peppermint, which, man, like that one was my favorite one. That one was the coolest looking model, and mine fried out. So that was the only bad thing about that model. Was that it fried out, and I only got it for $17, and it was a freaking steal. Like that was such a steal. If there's um if there is one again on eBay, I'm gonna snatch it because that one was my favorite one. But besides that one, I really want a two song. But here it is. Well, there we go.
I'm Mr. White Christmas. I'm Mr. Snow. I'm Mr. Icicle. I'm Mr. Ten Below. Friends call me Snow Miser. Whatever I touch turns to snow in my clutch. I'm too much. He's Mr. White Christmas. He's Mr. Snow. Ah, that's right. He's Mr. Icicle. He's Mr. Below. Friends call me Snow Miser. Whatever I touch turns to snow in my clutch. He's too much. Well, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. Since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. It shows no signs of stopping. I've bought me some corn for popping. Lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Merry Christmas, everybody!
But yeah, anyway, and now, next up, I just thought of it. Hang on, guys, I'm sorry. What was it? Hey, come on. Hey, guys, hang on. I'm sorry, guys. Uh, I just thought of it. um. Oh yeah, there's the Frosty. I did have three of them. I don't have any more now. They all broke on me. What was it? Guys, dang guys, I'm sorry. Guys. Oh wait, yeah, that's right. Okay. Um, now I'm pretty sure most of you guys should know about the Floating Ghost series by Jemmy. But there's two of them that I'm gonna show that I've actually really wanted. Well, really three of them. I'm sorry, yeah, three of them. One of them is the original version, which was I believe the purple Dawn of the Dead. Here it is, right here. I love this one. Now, the reason being that I really want this one is I've only had two floating ghosts throughout my whole life, which were both from Goodwill. I got them, I think, last year or 2024. It was one of the 2 years, and those are the only two that I've had. But I've known about floating ghost ever since 2015. So I was like 5. Because I remember watching videos of Halloween stuff on YouTube, and sometimes I would watch videos of floating ghost, and this was one of the videos too. But I really like this model because this one was the one that actually looked the most scary. Like even in like the light, her face just looks really scary. But yeah, and to me, her soundtrack is the coolest one. Now, the two of them that I had were the normal white ghost, which I'll show you all those ones right here in just a sec. That one right there, that one right there. I had two of those smaller models, but my first one, um, one of the lights were burnt out and the sound didn't work. The other one that I had, my second one, worked fully, except for the button. But that was it. That was the only thing that didn't work on it. So I wish that I never took them apart because I took my second one apart to try to fix my first one, and I ended up damaging them both more. So sadly, yeah. But this one has to me the coolest soundtrack. Get out of here. Anyway, next up is actually the floating pirate. Which the floating pirate is kind of an uncommon min model, but it's also not. Um, it was a pretty uncommon min model for like a few years ago, but well, actually, eh, no, not really. But I think they're really more uncommon now these days than what they were. Um, but anyway, I
DJ,
don't
we're leaving.
Is my own spice in there?
I don't care,
Rice Krispies treats.
guys. I'm very sorry.
Treat your inner child.
There we go. But yeah. Anyway, the floating pirate is one that just looks so cool because of like the red and also black combined. That to me is really cool. But yeah. Okay, but anyway, I'm gonna try to see if there's a video of it like in the dark where you can't really see the lights at all. Hmm. Here I'll just search up floating pirate skeleton. Let's see. I'm not really seeing. Here we go. Here's one of it in the dark. Really hope you guys can see that. But see, yeah. Anyway, and I really miss my two that I had. That's why I really want to get those those two again, and this one, the floating phantom. Not that's not it, but the floating phantom is the rarest model of all. Um, yeah, see there it is, right there. It's the rare. The floating phantom is the rarest model of all. And see, yeah, there's not very many people that actually have it because of how rare it is. But yeah. But the floating phantom to me just looks really cool. Like like that one is probably one of the best detailed ones. Like for the face, I just really like the face design on that one. But yeah. But again, this is one of the rarest, if not the rarest model. Well, there is one that is called the floating zombie, and that one is probably more rare than this one. See, there it is right there. Uh, but see right there. That one I believe is the most rare model because that one is just really rare. There's hardly anybody that has that one because of how rare it is. I mean, there's like barely anybody that has that. But anyway. But yeah, but the Phantom is for sure my favorite one besides the purple Dawn of the Dead. Yes, I like this one more than the pirate. I just really like this one. But see, yeah, but anyway. Anyway. Yeah, but though, here is the floating zombie.
I wanted to do a review of that'll actually put them together. Stuff for it.
But see, yeah, now but there's the zombie's face. Yeah, but this one is an extremely rare model. I doubt, I really doubt it that I'll ever see this thing in person. I really doubt it.
Just get these. Set this thing off. I think try to get this. Set this thing off like this, but that ends up happening because
I think it gets the belt that's broken in it. There, finally. Jeez, I was like, just show it.
what it looks like. Looks like good. Just set it off.
No, but see, yeah, it's not supposed to do like that, like the head go down like that, but I think that's a rubber belt or a gear that's broken. It's one of the two. Oh, well. Never mind. Yeah, even that one's broken. Please tell me that this is...
For many, buying a first home has gotten further out of...
Yeah, whatever. But yeah, but anyway. Yeah. I don't know if there's many of them much that aren't Christmas that I have. But heck, I don't even think that there's that many that are Christmas that I really have in mind. Oh, there's one that. Okay, yeah, here it is. The green. Permanent snowman. One of the rarest spinning snowflake snowman of all time. don't know if it's as rare as what the blue peppermint was, but I mean, still though, this one is extremely rare. And it's one of my favorite ones.
I'm Mr. White Christmas. I'm Mr. Snow. I'm Mr. Icicle. I'm Mr. Timbelow. And call me Snow Miser. Whatever I touch, turns to snow in my clutch. I'm too much. He's Mr. White Christmas. He's Mr.
Alrighty, but yeah, guys, but that was basically it. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more videos. And for now,